Good night, America. Good evening and good morning, Indonesia. So we met again, guys. Remember that last time that we talked about the who is Holy Spirit. Okay. Now to give you the idea. Okay, let's come back to here. Okay, share the screen. Okay. So this is what we discussed last time. Who is Holy Spirit? Okay. I hope that you will have time to see the video. Otherwise, okay, you will not be able to continue to follow this discussion or presentation in a very sequential way. Okay. Now we finished chapter 1 and chapter 2. Okay, if you recall, chapter 1 and chapter 2 that we have from who? Okay, we will see that from Sister Agreda. Okay, so let me share that screen with you, just in case that you forgot or have forgotten. Okay, so this is where we have the resources. We put all the resources over here. Okay, so if you click resources right here, okay, you will see this one. All right, look at it, book 1. Okay, we done chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1, why God revealed the life of Mary in this our time. All right, and then we also finish the second one, God's inscrutable essence and decree of creation. Okay, that is also very important. All right, chapter 2 lay the basic or the foundation for chapter 3, creation of the angels and fall of Lucifer. Now, this is very, very, and again, very important uh, chapter. Okay, so basically, okay, every time I go and discuss one topic, I always claim this is important, this is important, this is important. Of course, all that has been discussed in this book is very important. Why? Because this is the gift, all right, from the Holy One for us to know. Now, especially here, number 3, we will see, okay, we will see the reason why, okay, we human need to reference Mother Mary more. Remember in chapter 1 and also throughout chapter 2 discussion, we always, kind of feel sorry for those who do not know her. Okay, and today we are going to discuss it. Okay, to reveal the whole thing, to open it up. Okay, to put in the table so that it's crystal clear why. Okay, what is the role of Mother Mary? I always say Mother Mary have a special role. Okay, and today from chapter 3, we are going to discuss all of this. Okay, the other mystery that I guarantee you never heard it before. All right, if you heard it before, it's kind of sketchy, but here we will discuss it in detail. Everything will be revealed to us. All right, now this mystery has been revealed to Sister Agreda, okay, through the divine power. Okay, that the reason why it's so detailed, the discussion here is okay, not only make sense, but also will, okay, uh, influence and stick, all right, in our mind what is going on. So make us understand, okay, all the problem in this world, all this problem in this world will be discussed in this chapter. All. Okay, you can name it. It doesn't matter what is the problem. This will be the answer. Therefore, okay, I would like you guys, okay, pay a lot and good, okay, intention on it. Okay. Now, chapter 3. Okay. So this is chapter 3. Okay. Let me kind of share the screen. All right. Chapter 3, right here. All right. Now share. Now, this is chapter 3. Okay. That we will talk about. Okay. We'll talk about this. Chapter 3. Very important. The creation of angel. Okay. This is the basic that will lead us to understand what is the problem in this world. Because when we say the creation of angel, okay, at the very beginning, the Lord create, okay, angel with a good intention. However, later on, we will see that this creation of angel that also divided into two groups, the good one and the bad one. Okay. Now, the good one, what is the leadership from the good one? Saint Michael, the other angel. You heard that a lot. What is the bad one? The bad one, the leader of the bad one is Lucifer. Okay. So, you also heard that a lot about Lucifer. Okay. The bad guy. All right. Now, remember, okay, this is very important. The same thing when God created human, all right, everything is good until there's free will. The free will make a good guy, okay, make it the difference between a good and bad guy. Okay, the same thing here. And we will learn, okay, what factors or what are the reason that make the angel fall from good to bad. All right. Now, to mention it very clearly, the reason of the fallen angel is based on one thing. It's pride. Pride. Okay? Now, we found this in our world. People proud of something, either what he has, okay? Either it is education, whether the car, whether it is money, okay? And everything else, okay? Now, that proud is really the contradiction of humbleness, okay? So if you want to survive in this world, okay, and be happy in this world, you need to humble yourself, okay? Is it easy? No. But is it worth it? Yes. Okay. So if you happen to watch this uh, YouTube channel, okay, and you have this kind of idea about proud, about all this pride that you have, it doesn't matter what it is, okay, based on your car, your jewelry, okay, your title, okay, or your executive position, or your leadership, whatnot, it doesn't matter what it is. That will make you miserable. Okay? You see that already. Because of the pride, people fall. Now, this has happened. If it had happened to angels, it happened to human. The same thing. Cause and effect. All right? Cause and effect. So be very careful. Be very mindful about this poison, what we call it, pride. Okay. Now we start this discussion. Okay. Move on to the next one. The next the next slide. Okay. We try to move on to the next slide. All right. So let's find the next slide. Okay. And share. Okay. Now, okay. This is exactly what you see before. Okay. Let's make, let's move to the next one. Okay. Let's see whether or not I can do this. And hopefully it will work. Okay. It will work. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move to the next one right here. All right. The second slide. The angel, good or bad, both of them good or bad, are created in 3 instants. Okay. The process of this creation. All right. If this is difficult enough for you, let's talk about the process. Okay. How mom make that salad. Okay. Uh, whatever the salad, all right, they have. It could be Caesar salad or, plain salad, whatever it is. What is the process to making it? Okay. We would take the process from the very beginning. Of course, you have to go to what? To buy, okay, the material. Okay. The material. Okay. Either to go to grocery store, or if you have it on your garden, you need to pick it. That's the first process. Okay. And toward the end, what is the process toward the end? Okay. The process toward the end is just to take from this big bowl to the small bowl before you can consume it. Right? So that is the process. Now, the same thing here. All right. When the Father in heaven created, okay, angel, there are 3 steps. However, remember, like I said, when human create, something like the salad, okay, Caesar salad, whatever it is, okay, we human bound on time. You cannot just make, okay, buy the salad at the grocery store and suddenly, okay, it's done. It takes time because we bound by time. But it is not true for God, okay? When God have in his mind, all right, to create something, it happened. It happened right away. Even with the different could be or maybe, or even we don't have, okay, the time different. All right. But the process are here in the 3. All right. So creation, when it create, okay, and the moment of probation, okay, if you, okay, interview for a job, get the job offer, and you will have the probation period. Okay. Now, during the probation period, there are 2 outcomes. 2 outcomes. Either you continue or you will be terminated. Okay. Same thing with this angel. Okay. And what is the third instant? The result of probation. Okay. So there's nothing, the so-called free lunch. All right. What I mean. Okay. So this is what it means. in terms of the creation of this angel. Okay. Even the angel need to go through a probation period, like we, okay? Like when we taking the new job, a new position, the probation, either 3 or 6 months. Okay. Now, the same thing with angel. Equivalent to angel, the probation that angel have. Okay. What is the probation for human? Okay. Human also have some sort of probation. If angel has it, okay, human will have it too. Okay. Now, the only difference is this. The probation for angel is instantly, okay, a split of second, even less. For human, okay, as long as we live on this planet Earth, that is our probation. Now remember, guys, okay, especially okay, for those who are seeking for the world happiness or the flash happiness while you are on probation. What it means, during the probation, all right, you really need to reference God. Okay? Otherwise, you will not pass because He is the one to be the judge. Okay? Or if it is equivalent, it's difficult enough. Think about the professor. You are taking classes, right? In one semester, 4 months or so, or 16 weeks. Toward the end, you will be tested. Okay? On your final exam. Either you pass it or you fail. Okay? Even though, in our system, there's A, B, C, D, right? Okay? That's the grade. Okay? Now, in terms of God, what is this? All right? Either you go straight to heaven, you go with the second probation, okay? And the third, you go down. All right? So, let's come back. Creation, probation, result. Again, if you see that always three, the Holy Trinity, the three pillars of Christianity, and now the three instance of the angel, the creation of angel. All right, let's move on. What happened in the first instant? Okay. All these angels, when they were created, everything is so look perfect. They're all created and endowed with graces and gift. Okay. Graces and gift coming into existence as most beautiful and perfect creature. Okay. Why are they perfect? They're unlike human. All right. Unlike human. We may not know the cause and effect, but angels know instantly. If I do A, it's bad. Okay. If I do B, okay, it's good. And they know they don't need to think like human, use reason. Okay. We human always reason, always think by our brain, and not for angel. Okay. Not for angel. They know the consequences of everything, of the action. Okay. That's the reason why, okay, when we discuss about Lucifer mistake, why it's so severe? Because, okay, he already know the consequences of crossing the Lord or go against the Lord, the Creator, but he still do it. Okay, that's it. The same thing. All right. We all know if you are taking classes on the syllabus of the courses, it said cheating will be punished by the grade of F. If somebody is still doing it, hey, all right, That is the contract. You take the course, it means that you sign, you agree with the contract. All right. If you do something is not according to the contract, all right, it is no one mistake but you. Okay. Now, let's come back. When they were created, they are perfect creature. Okay, perfect. It's beautiful. All right. They never age like human. Okay. We always have a problem with aging, right? Like I said on some other video, now the best research is on medicine for anti-aging. Okay, so this is the first instance. Now, what is the second instance? Okay, now here, okay, this is rather difficult concept. So be attentive and pay attention on it. Okay. Then follow a short pause, a short, like I said. Okay. A short pause is just only a split of second or less. We do not know for sure. During which the will of the Creator was propounded and intimated. The Lord said, this, okay, give the instruction. Okay. The reason why they are created and why they are created and what purpose it is, the Lord will tell them. Okay. And tell them. Okay. So everybody then know, okay, why they are here, why they are created. It's fair enough, right? And the law and command, okay, was given to them. Okay. The Lord gave it after they are created, give the command and the law and the command. Okay. The same thing like human. All right. Like I said, when you take a class, you get a syllabus. This syllabus will tell you what to do, what not to do. Okay. The same thing over here. Okay. Now, the command was given to them to acknowledge him as the makers and supreme Lord. Okay. And to fulfill the end for which they have been created. All right. So the reason why the angels were created is to help God. Okay. To again exalt him. Again, like they here. To acknowledge him as the supreme leader, supreme Lord, and to fulfill the end, okay, for which they have been created. Right? They have a purpose. They have a purpose. The same thing. Okay. If you apply for a job, they have a job description. Yeah. So you got the job offer. They say this is your job description. Even before that, okay, when the job was posted, they just tell you, okay, what will be expected from this position. Okay. So again, let me repeat this. Okay. Bad and good was created. All right. So what it mean? It mean the Lord know who will be good and who will be bad. But when they were created, they're all perfect. Okay. And some of them start thinking totally different than what, okay, they're supposed to. Okay, right? Now, that is the second. Okay. The second slide. Let's move on. What is it? Okay. That was the first one. Okay. slide, and this is the second slide. Now, remember, during the short pause, now this is kind of the, difficult to imagine. The first, the pause that we are talking about right here. All right. All right. If you look at this, on the third one, okay, on the third one, then follow a short pause. That what it is. During the pause, all right, during the pause, what happened? Okay, you see, Saint Michael the Archangel fought the bad angel. Okay, so if you only read this, okay, this writing, then there's something missing. All right. Now let me tell you this. All right. The explanation of this pause is come on the very end, on the back. Okay, on the back. All right. So just keep in mind during the pause. Okay, after the angel were created, that also happened in that moment. The pause, during the pause. All right. Some angel, okay, especially Lucifer, think differently than what the Father in heaven, the God of Creator, okay, want them to do. Okay, so what God want them to do? Look at this, the third one. Okay, on the blue with the letter in highlighted in blue with the white letters. Okay, the command was given to them to acknowledge Him as their Maker and Supreme Lord, and to fulfill the end for which they have been created. Okay, so that was the purpose. So if something or somebody, or if the angel or group of angels did not acknowledge Him, okay, as their Maker and Supreme Lord, there will be a problem, right? It meant that you did not follow the command. That's exactly what happened on this slide. Okay. During this pause, Saint Michael, okay, even though that says here, Saint Michael, the angel fought. They're fighting the bad spirit. Okay. Now here we need to know that the moment after creation, the good angel accept God commands sincerely with love. Okay. And think it is just. However, some, including Lucifer, shown the sign of rebellious. Okay. Rebellious sign of rebellious only. They accept, but not with love. The pride that make it happen. They think that I am beautiful. I can do a lot of things. Okay. Why should I reverence God? Because I am now the same level with God. Remember that. Okay. The same thing. If you work with a company, say you are second guy, and you make a decision without telling the first guy, okay, you will see what's going to happen. All right. So in the company, they always have this kind of struggle. Okay. Somebody want to be number one, even though they are not. Okay. I'm telling you. Okay. So the pride, they say, I am better than my boss. Okay. My boss doesn't know anything. Okay, because I am doing all the work, and he or she just claim it. You see, that is the problem of human. All right. It's also happened in the university. The research associate do all the work, but the paper come, the name of the academic supervisor, okay, that come first in the authorship. You see that? This become a struggle everywhere, everywhere. Even though, okay, the professor doesn't know anything, the process, how this research assistant or research associate doing it. They did not follow it. If they follow it, they did not follow it through. Okay? Either they don't have time, either they sloppy, and you will see, okay, there's a lot of news that extraction of the journal. Okay? Somebody just quote somebody else without, appropriately and claim that is their work. All right? So what happened? 5, 6, 7, or 10 years later, somebody found out. And you know that big name. Okay? Big name. All right? They fall into this mistake from the big school, the Ivy League school. And you heard that on the news. I don't need to mention about this name, right? So let's come back. Okay. Next, I am on the black, highlighted in black, all right, with the white letters. Now, okay, things get more serious. Remember, Lucifer just shown the sign of rebellious, just a sign, while others accept, okay, sincerely accept, you know, uh, the command from the Lord to reverence Him as the maker. Okay, the other angel accept that with love and say it is just, all right, but not for Lucifer. Now things get worse after that sign. Look at that. When God said He will create human, okay, with his only son, only begotten son, but then the command from the Lord, all the angel need to reverence this human-like person that named Christ as their leader, okay, as their leader. Now, remember this pride that I'm talking about, all right, and start getting worse, okay? The bad angel think how a creature which is less perfection than them, okay, need to be referenced and listened to. How? They said, remember, human need to what? To think. Human need to think, a reason, okay, doing A, B, C, D. If it is A, then B. If it is B, then C. That's how human think. Deduction or induction way of thinking, but not for angel. All right, angel doesn't need reasoning. Angel no, click. Okay, this is it. All right. Now, when Lucifer think about it, they say, I am more beautiful, I am more capable than this human. the Son of Man. Why should I reverence him as my leader? You see? First, show the sign of rebellious. Look at the second one here. Okay. It getting more serious. Okay. More serious, not listening. Then what happened? Okay. Then the bad angel think how a creature which is less perfection than them need to be reverent, listened to. So the seed of imperfection have been shown, okay, in the mind of the bad one. Okay. Now, this is very important. We human also get into this trap. Okay. It seemed like what they said here, okay, is justifiable. All right. How could the angel with higher intelligence need to reference human, which is less intelligent, okay, less intelligent? So some of them say it is not, uh, is not fair, but they forgot. But the Son of Man has been given what? The divine intelligence, right? Even though, you know, like we've been talking about the distance, okay? They are the same in distance, all right? The same intelligence, because the intelligent God, okay, come from the Father, from the Holy One, okay? And at one time, you know, Jesus said, what I think is what the Father, okay? Okay? I am with the Father is one, okay? You see that? No, the angel doesn't know this. The angel do not know that the Son of Man and the Father are one, okay? Remember that what I said, fecundity. If you get lost, you look at that, fecundity, the ability of the Father to recreate it itself. So basically the Son of Man, or the second person, all right, created from the Father and have the same, okay? And define, all right, have capabilities, intelligent and whatnot, okay? Now, let's move on to the third, the third slide. Okay, what is the third one? No, here, remember, the first sign, rebellious. The second one is the thought, okay? The thought. They say it is not fair, okay? How do I need to reference a person lower than me? Doesn't have any capability. All right. Finally here, okay? If we look at it, finally, the bad angel under the leader Lucifer openly reject God's command. See, this is a big deal. You know why? Because, all right, they have been told, oh, okay, look at this, okay, the law and command was given to them to acknowledge him as their maker and supreme Lord, and to fulfill the end for which they have been created. Okay, that has been commanded to them. But look what happened with Lucifer. Okay, what happened with Lucifer? Okay, look at this. Okay, they, all right, they openly, finally, they openly reject the command from the Lord. Okay, now especially when God say that a woman, Mother Mary, will also be created, and all the angels should also reference her along with the Redeemer, the Son of God. Say, they cannot stand it anymore. They just go, okay, turn their back now face to face with God and even challenge the Creator. You see, the punishment is so great. Why? Because they act. They know that if I am against my Creator, this is the consequences. They already knew, but they did it. Look at that. Now, after hearing this command, all right, which command? The command that said, I'm going to create, all right? The second, okay, human-like, what we known it as Mother Mary, they just couldn't stop themselves. They just go openly rebel, okay, against that command because the all angel has been commanded also to reference Mother Mary. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, who have less perfection than them? In this case, the bad one demand justice. You see that? Okay, they demand justice. What it mean? What they thinking is seem to be correct. All right. They say, how could I reference somebody, okay, that is less capable than me? Okay, that the pride. Okay, the pride, because they do not know. They do not know God's plan. They do not know how Jesus is created and how Mother Mary is created. They did not know that. Okay, they miss that information, but yet they make a big decision, not based on information, but based on what? Pride. They're proud of themselves. So they are blinded by that pride. All right. So next, but they forgot that this is God's plan. This is the will of God, the will of the Creator. Okay, who is just in his judgment. If you remember from chapter 2, talking about the essence, all right, the essence of God, that has been discussed, the essence of God. All right, now let us stop this. Okay, I'm going to uh, get the information, okay, that show where we can find the information from chapter, okay, from chapter 1 or 2, okay. So that will help us to understand what we are discussing. So I'm going to pull that book 1, chapter 2. Okay. All right. Book 1, chapter 2. And then, okay, I'm going to share the screen with you. Okay, share the screen. Okay, here, share. All right, now you see it. Remember what I said before. Okay, we are going to show this. Okay, we are going to show this. Who is just in his judgment? Okay, even though Lucifer and all these bad angels think it is unjust. It is unjust for them that they need to reference the Son of Man and Mother Mary. Okay? Because they do not know the essence of God. We are lucky we know now the essence of God. What is the essence of God? All right? But take it from here. This is the essence of God. Okay, right here. Okay? The essence of God. We have discussed this before. Now I can, I'm going to show you again, just in case you forgot. Number 7 and 14. Very easy. 7. And if you time 2, 14. Look at the 7. True without deceit. Okay. What God said is true. All right. That they need to reference the Son of Man and Mother Mary. They are not deceiving anybody. They didn't deceive. Okay. What the 14 said. Okay. And his judgment is just. Okay. So it contradicts to what the bad angel think. When God make that decision that said that you have to reference, okay, the man like the Son of God, the Redeemer, and Mother Mary, they think it is unjust because they do not know that all the all the essence of God. They do not know that. You see how lucky we are, guys. How lucky we are. God gave us this understanding. Even this understanding did not, okay, did not, uh, did not give, God did not give this understanding to all these angels, even though they are more perfect than human. Okay, they did not know. Otherwise, if they know, all right, they will not do that kind of thing, right? Or they maybe know, okay, they maybe know, but they still say it is unjust. Okay, now I suspect all these angels knew because of their ability, they did not have reasoning or the process of reasoning, and they have been given the gift, okay, superhuman. So they know that. They know number 7 and they know number 14, but they still do it. Okay, that's the reason why the punishment is so severe. Okay, now let's come back. Okay, come back to this. Our presentation right here. Okay, all right. Now, we said that in this case, the bad one demand justice. Okay, they demand something wrong. Okay, but they forgot that this is God's plan. This is the will of God, the creation, who is just in his judgment. Okay, I put that the essence of God in chapter 2. Okay, now let's move on. Hopefully we can get this done. All right, here, move on here. Now, Lucifer not only openly reject God's command, this is make the mistake even bigger, but also to declare that he is the leader of all human race, an angel. He proclaimed, he demand that I am, okay, the leader of human race, an angel, because I am more beautiful, okay, I have more power than any other angel, any other human. Be careful. If you think that self-centered, right? I am the most compared with other. You fall into the Satan trap. You can see it, the Satan trap everywhere, everywhere, even here, okay? Even here, okay? It's very sad when somebody claim, okay? Somebody claim something is not true. Finally, it coming down to harm the person. All right. Now, next we said he opposed God's decree on Mother Mary. He said it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to reference Mother Mary. I do not want to reference. You see? So this is not just open rejection, but rebel already. Okay. So what happened with any person that rebels against their boss? They get terminated. Okay. That the consequences. If they want to do it, that's fine. That is their choice. Okay. But again, guys, all right, we can learn from this creation of angel. The pride will what? Will lead us to be destroyed. So remember, all right, what will make us safe? Humbleness. Humble yourself. All right. So next, this is really this guy. Okay, way across God the Creator. He said, Lucifer continued to vow he is going to destroy human race that God has planned to create it. Can you believe this guy? All right. It just go ballistic beyond anything that can control. Uncontrollable. Okay. He turned, he turned his back, not his back. He turned his back toward God and vowed before the Creator to go against him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now you see this. Okay. If you associated with this person, what's going to happen? There won't be any good thing. Believe me. Okay. But human has a choice who they want to be associated with, either to go to the Creator, okay, or go to those, okay, against the Creator. It is your choice. It is your choice. And we have seen this in the world. Okay? We have seen this in the world. For whatever reason, people choose the world instead of the spirit. You'll see this. The world is dying because of it. Because there will be a consequences. It's not good. You see that? Now, the next one. Since Lucifer anger has reached a level of no return. This is, I cannot rephrase it. Okay? It's just so far away, okay, from the what God has planned. Okay, this is what the statement from God. God then replied, okay, to him as follows: This woman, Mother Mary, whom thou refused to honor, shall crush thy head. By her shall thou be vanquished and annihilated. All right. You see, this is the most important thing or statement or graces or mystery that been revealed to us. Okay? This is the word of the Father that has been given through Sister Agreda. This is the word of God. All right? So guys, be very serious on this. If you happen to watch this channel, all right, be very serious and change the way how you conduct life in this world. Okay? And now you already knew who you want to be associated with. Okay? In other words, if you associated with the world, you will be, okay, not in a good shape. Now here, all right? So the woman will defeat the dragon or the snake, the symbol of Satan. Again, that's what I said. If you go to, okay, the Catholic Church, you'll see that Mother Mary, okay, stood in a globe, okay, underneath her feet is what the dragon is, okay. The snake represent those Satan. So Mother Mary will defeat them. Okay, this is the command from God. So if we relate it with chapter 1, okay, why, okay, why this is the time that Mother Mary revealed to the world in our time. This is the reason why, okay? This is the reason why this book was written, because that a lot of people, even though it has been written 400 or more years ago, did not read this book, did not try to get this blessing from Sister Agreda. So they do not know, they conduct themselves in totally different way, okay? And follow all these fallen angels. But now, if you watch this channel, then you know, okay? When you know, you change the way you conduct yourself, okay? Now move on, all right? And if through thy pride, all right, that enter into the world, that enter the world because of the pride. If you pride yourself, the same thing will happen to you because the pride, okay? Because the pride, this Lucifer fall into graces. The same with human, all right? Next, we'll see, okay? Life and salvation of mortal, you and I, human, okay? Salvation of mortal and the life of a mortal, the life of you and I, okay, shall enter through the humility of this woman. All right? So this is the command. This is the assignment. God has assigned Mother Mary with this specific, okay, intention. Look at this. The word humility. Okay? So Mother Mary is the queen of humility. Humble herself that you will never find in any other creature. You cannot find it. Okay? I'm telling you. Now, I hope it is clear. It's crystal clear, all right, how we need to conduct ourselves and who will be our, okay, protection. In this case, protectress. Mother Mary will protect us. It's very sad because the Satan is so smart. The Satan very smart. He even created, okay, or influenced the mind of those who said they work for God, yet they refuse and deny, okay, the credit for Mother Mary. Isn't that very sad? Because those, okay, kind of thought has been influenced by Satan. Because Satan, no, all right, because this conversation, God then replied, okay, God then replied to him as follows: This woman whom thou refused to honor shall crush you. Okay, so they know Mother Mary is they, okay, the person that will make them disappear. All right. In their side, they look at Mother Mary as their what? The biggest enemy. So what will you do? What you expect to do with your best, most hated enemy? You try to eliminate it, right? You try to make your, him or her plan to fail. That's exactly what it is. Okay, it has happened. I'm not suggesting that everybody need to be a Catholic. No, 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 no. That's wrong. This mystery, all right, this gift and this understanding, it's not just for a Catholic. It is for humanity, all of them. Okay? But some people will use that, Satan will use that. Okay? That say you don't need to be the same or the same with the Catholic. It is not a Catholic. Okay? Did God say anything here that this message only for a Catholic? Not even the name of Catholic have been mentioned. Okay? If I'm not mistaken, even in the Bible, the word Catholic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? This is for all humanity. That's the reason why God is so disappointed after 2,000 more years. Some of human that has been created, okay, in the image of the Redeemer, do not understand about Mother Mary, do not reference Mother Mary enough. Even some of them refuse, okay, to know about her. Is that sad? Okay, especially outside the Catholic Church, Mother Mary name is less recognized. Less recognized. We are not talking about reference. All right. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. I believe this will be our last one. All right. So, okay. So there are two group of angels, the bad one, okay, try to destroy the incarnate world, and Mother Mary, the bad one. That's what their purpose. They try to destroy you and I. How? In a very smart way. Poisoning us. Okay. Instead of we think it is a poison, okay, this guy turned it, oh, this is the best vitamin. So we don't think that we consume any poison. We think that we do the right thing for God. Hmm? You heard about that? So is that difficult for you to think? Well, think about it. How many people die? Or how many countries go to war? Okay. Without any reason. Yet they think they do it for God. Think about it. All right. Think about it. It's very sad. Okay. It's very sad. But the fact of the matter is this bad angel tried to revenge. Okay. Because they fall from their grace. All right. Then they want to get even. They want to destroy. Okay. The Son of Man and Mother Mary, because they think that both Mother Mary and the Son of Man take all the famous, make them less famous, because now they have to bow to Christ and Mother Mary. That bother them. Okay? That bother them. The same thing with human. Okay? Jealousy. Person number two always jealous about person number one. Person number two want to be number one. Person number three want to be number two. Because of what? Power. Okay? Power created by the bad angel. Okay? Which is poison. But yet, okay, for the measure of the world, by power, you can control, you can have a good life, okay, a lot of money, and all other things, all other facility, okay? This poison pill turned to be vitamin by the bad guy. Because of the power, people kill each other, okay? You see it now, what happened? The power can be anything. To be number one on a certain area, they kill their competitors. You see that? All right, let's move on. Now, on the other hand, the good angels try to defend the honor of God, of the God incarnate, and of his Holy Mother. Protect it. The good angel tried to protect. Okay? Under the leadership of Saint Michael, the bad angel will cast down from imperial heaven to the world. Okay? The same world where mankind is living now. So we are living along with the bad guy who has the ability, okay, to change, to control our mind, to give a false, okay, promise, that happen. One country think, all right, they want to be number one. Okay, the second country, the second biggest economy in the world, think to be number one is a big deal. So they try to be number one with whatever way. Okay, you see that? This is about time. The world need to find the true leader that take and apply and use the word of God as the guidance. Okay, is that possible? If we relate with all that happening, that all thing that we have discussed in chapter 1 and 2, all right, and if we read the chapter in book of Revelation, that will not happen. The world, if we read the book of Revelation, move toward destroying self, because that the purpose of the Satan, try to destroy the world. That's what it is. While human being think, oh, AI, the robot and everything, okay, will make everything easier and that sort of thing, okay? But the fact of the matter, we will not get any help, okay? We are not going to be better if we move away from God. Now let's move on, okay? The same world where mankind is living now. This has been written in the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation have mentioned all of this. Okay. And even the thing that we have discussed here, okay, the fighting and all of that has been written in the book of Revelation. Okay. Now, we know the true story that has been shared by the Holy One to Sister Agreda. We now know how the Satan and its companion so hate the human race. Okay. What is the implication? Very easy, right? Very easy. That we need to avoid all that been offered by the world. Okay. Using the two golden rule. Love thy father with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor. The love. Okay. Love, not competition. Okay. But everywhere you see in sport, in all of that, they're all competition. Okay. Which is fine until, okay, someone do bad on this competition. Compete, because the country compete, so they think that they can steal someone else. If they can steal somebody else, okay, trade secret or all that, they will be better. Okay. If someone else can steal the territorial of somebody else, some other country, they think that's better. You see that? Okay. So stop all this activity that destroy the human race. Anyone that read this, okay, YouTube channel, need to rethink the way we conduct ourselves. Okay. And we need to conduct ourselves based on love because God is love. Okay. We have seen that without love, all right, we will be disappear. All right. The world will be disappear. Okay. Without love, we will not see God, but only with love we will meet him. Okay. So I'm going to stop that and see, all right, whether or not. So this is where we are. Okay. So I'm going to pull that. Okay. Book 1, chapter 3. I'm going to show you. Okay. This is the book where we, okay, just discussed. This is the chapter. Okay, you see that. Book 1, chapter 3, the mystical city of God, creation of angel and fall of Lucifer. I would suggest that you read this. Okay, the summary is just a summary, but if you look at this, it is fascinating mystery that been given to human. All right, so there will be a lot of things that we miss or did not talk about. So our discussion about chapter 3 will continue. Okay, will continue in several more parts, but okay, I just want to go to the last one here to show you. All right, now all that has been discussed. All right, if you look at this 137, the literal version of that chapter of Apocalypse is as follow. Okay, or we can look at that 133. The dragon and his allies, on the contrary, conceive implacable hatred and fury against Christ and his most holy mother. So this, if we read this from the original text, okay, we'll see that how mad, okay, how hatred Lucifer and the fallen angel and his followers are toward Christ, Mother Mary, and us. They want to destroy us. That's the reason why we need to ask Mother Mary protection. Okay, remember the redemption will happen through Mother Mary. Okay, that happen all that which is described in the 12th chapter of, okay, the book of Revelation or Apocalypse, which I will explain as far as it has been given to me. Okay, so you can read that chapter 12, the book of Revelation. There's the fighting between the good and the bad. Okay, so we will continue to talk about this. Okay, that is basically the summary. Okay, the summary of chapter 3, but we will go in detail, guys. It's more exciting to read all this in detail. Okay, chapter 3. So with that in mind, okay, we have been past an hour. Okay, so I hope that you have a great night. And again, all right, when you read this or when you watch this YouTube channel, okay, be very mindful, okay, that there's a lot of mystery that has been written here. You need to go chapter by chapter, sentence by sentence. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter how fast that you go. But the most important thing is that you get the blessing, okay? It instill in your heart, mind, and soul. That's what's important. It is not about reading the whole chapter in 1 week. We are not going to have exam on it. But every sentence is a blessing. So you have to read it very carefully, because once you accumulate all this blessing, it'll be easier for you to understand. Okay? Thank you again for your time to visit this YouTube channel. I'm going to stop this recording now, and we will meet again, okay, tomorrow. And today, I just forgot to mention, it's April 24th. It is already at night in the US. Thank you so very much. Okay, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.